signals all around, and I think it's a good decision for Sri Lanka. Mulla, Kashyap Prajapati, Ahmed Fayaz Bhatt, and Bilal Khan.
Well, as far as the Sri Lankan
For Oman, in the last 1 month they have had some very good opportunity, great practice, and
side as well, the homeboys, Jatinder Singh and Kashyap Prajapati, the two.
we follow the protocol and make sure that safety is taken care. Jatinder Singh, 40 matches,
When it comes to batting, but at the same time, can hit those big ones.
and gauge a little bit before he opens up. First ball coming up.
Off the hips, will get a single. But he wouldn't want to play anything silly, want to play long. There you go, went inside and a boundary.
That is being generated.
Big Yorker, big shout, and lucky the ball was maybe pitching down the leg side. This time in the slot, and this one has been hit handsomely. One bounce into the fence.
Lovely shot, great pickup, and that obviously is.
Bowled him. Wanted to scoop it, came across, hitting the leg stump, and Binura gets into a little jig.
I was saying that anything that is on the stumps,
It's clean bowled by Binura Fernando.
it's also a good wake-up call.
Picked up beautifully in the gap, in the cow corner, and that will.
In 29 games, he's picked up a 4 for once. This could be a start of another. This has gone only high. Is this the first wicket for Chamika? He's underneath it himself. He takes it. He scored it at a time that.
So I think it's important that there's some sense in batting.
He's thrown his bat at it, and it's got a lot of bat behind this one.
Absolutely, because what they really don't want is losing flurry of wickets.
Well, all the batsmen have decided not to listen to you. That's sailing for 6.
So that's
It has worked. Aqib Ilyas, there's something special about when he swivels. And at the moment, both the batters have decided that if it's in the slot, it doesn't deserve to be in the park. Like this. Gets the elevation and will get it in the gap as well. Tikshana will continue. That's the miscued shot. Will that yield a wicket? Would be a difficult catch. It's pulled off. What a magical catch it is. The strike rate will improve.
that dive or the effort. He could have given away a lot more than.
That's a poor delivery from Shanaka. The batsman just had to help it along its way.
That clearly was.
And women, everyone joining just like they enjoy cricket. Well, that could have been taken. It still has enough to go for 4.
There's cheer coming in from all around the ground. The spectators who've stood up to him. 3 4s, 3 6s and 50 of 33 delivery. Look at that strike rate.
Dug out with the reassurance that I'm still there. And I'll provide you the finish of this kind. Will it be taken? No! A jumping effort. A jumping effort from Charita Salanka only if he were 4 feet taller.
This time. Didn't really time it well. Doesn't have enough. Oh, he's dropped it. Ran.
He has to go for every delivery, isn't it? Just falling short of Tikshana. That should have been taken as a bowler who's just taken a spectacular catch early on. Everything has to be taken. It was going to be a slower delivery that carries to the fielder this time. Chamika knows. Chamika believes that yes. He does. He starts off with a huge hit. Naseem Khushi.
Possible out. Bowled him. An opportunity. Who's been a little sluggish.
God's looking only at gaps. It doesn't matter. Brilliant stop by the fielder. Opportunity. Some of the good stops we've seen today. have been really, really incredible indeed. He's got him. He's only seeing the base of the stumps of the batsman. Ayan Khan's misery has...
Nadeem on strike. A full toss to start with. And a cheeky single directed. And the umpire raises his finger. Sri Lanka coming back strong and...
That's in the gap. That will fetch Sandeep Gaur his first boundary and will calm the nerves of everyone. Oh, he's got the height, but not the distance. No, it's a good catch. It's a very good catch from Avishka. Over here can be something he can get underneath of. Oh, slower delivery. Kalimullah waited. Wanted to take a little break.
170 kind of score, or 175 for that matter, when Akif was batting. Just ended up shy of 160. And Dinesh Chandimal has taken the lead, walking in for Oman. They're defending 160. Can they do that with the ball?
I think it's important for Oman to pick up some early wickets.
133 matches, 3,386 runs. Stepping down, and he shows his class. One bounce into the fence, that's a boundary. Taking attack to Kalimullah.
How well can Kalimullah respond?
Up in the air. And this has gone many a miles. Vertically and horizontally, maximum. Driven beautifully. No one's going to stop that. That's going to be a 4.
Crisp shot. Beautifully driven through ball.
By the man of the match. Shot ball up in the air and will go all the way, maximum. Again a shorter one, but this time Ayan Khan could be the man underneath. Will he take it? He takes it. He's up in the air now. Jatinder running underneath the ball, circling. And oh, is that Fayaz? Beg your pardon.
Sometimes when you carry that height, it doesn't really matter which end you bowl from. Quietly tucked away for a single. That's one way to approach this Kalimullah over. Sometimes you need to dispatch the ball quicker than you get to it, isn't it? That's a magnificent hit. Long on and long off will look at each other and play stone, paper, scissors to see who is going to get paid. It's a free hit. And the free hit has been sent many a mile. Look for the dot called leather in.
Kalimullah. Slower one on the pads. That should be given. That is given. A big wicket coming in. Kalimullah. He's got his man.
It is absolutely critical because it just makes that much more difficult for the batsman to free his arms and hit across the park.
An appeal, first ball and given. Nadeem answers. He's got 3 centuries. There's something on it. And Shanaka has to walk.
Able to sniff. Chamika Pereira, 26 matches, 235 runs with a strike rate of 115.
This little situation of sorts. Or will Nadeem look for the block hole again? Tap and run. This is good cricket. This is just what the coach was expecting from Sri Lanka. Oh, that's a glorious hit. Everybody give your work a lick and a promise, and look at the batting of this batsman.
Pretty much under control at 7.2.
The appeal was more out of excitement. It lacked belief. Bilal Khan searching for the block hole. That's a magical hit and will go the distance. Bilal Khan hasn't handled the pressure well today. Ground, all because of that able leader. Well, that's the ball. He's still going after it. Chamika, they now will look for the single as well. It's a no ball.
Up in the air. Now this one has gone many miles in the air and will go a couple of yards outside the boundary line. That's a maximum.
Sri Lanka to lose, which looks unlikely.
Would there be rush of blood? Would there be that little intent to go and be the hero? There you go. I just spoke about it. Wanting to be that hero. He wants to finish it. Right, again, one hit. Wide-ish delivery. He'll get a single. Kashyap Prajapati there.
The number of twos that they have taken, Ayush didn't go for the second.
To the boundary. Definitely does not want to concede a boundary. Doesn't want the game to get over and is over. But he will finish it. It's a max. There was an attempt, but futile. Game on the soil of Oman.
How good a finish was that? Swept away. Swept away for a beautiful six. Trying to prove a point, and he did.
Well, yes, he got hit and he hit back. The team in blue, the team in red, Oman.